going to be thrown into a bit of a loop to start things off. One bullet fired from the French guns, and now a whole lot more about to go down. Chaos about to ensue in middle. Two smokes flying through the air. A flashbang is the cue, and out they fly. Three towards the quad side of things. RPK is the only one to take contact so far, and into the A site, unscathed. This is a bit of an odd one, and with a smoke flash kit, they've got the setup for the retake. Now they've got the first frag. It's all coming up Millhouse, and now the bomb's gone down.
It's a chance now for Team Spirit, but they have got the man disadvantage. We take our Vitality specialty. They all start flooding in toward the bomb site, and you can see all the headshots being delivered here. Masuta doing a great job with the USP, and so is the whole team, to be fair. It's going to be a Glock finish there from Zywoo. Pretty comfortable defuse of 4 players surviving. RPK's having the defuse. He's the boss. Shox has got the kit, but he'll have to sit back and wait, I'm afraid. It's going to be 1-0 Vitality on the CT side here. Looks to be a B finish, and we have Sumda Young just investigating towards middle. Apex, he's onto something there with the MP9. Lovely work, and that's going to be a nice opening kill. Taken down to 19, smoked off now. It's up to Apex to try and hold them off as long as he can with 35 seconds on the clock, and now smoke down. They can call him for backup if required. Has to be the B finish now for Team Spirit. Molotovs and smokes. Doesn't look good, but it's still, with the low weaponry and HP, there's a good chance they could do something with this. Oh, they're all stuck.
Oh my goodness, they're kissing in the smoke. Double low coming in, and another from Zywoo. It's all Zywoo. Flashing and then fragging. He gets 3, and Masuta paired nicely with him. Do you even know Keen, Chad? Did they make it across the pond?
I've never heard of him, but the fact that right now, Vitality are getting banana control in this fashion and finding opening picks like this is a much better start than what we saw in that Ents game that we've been referencing throughout the broadcast. They continue to posture even after that opening kill.
Look at Masuta.
And Mir, I don't think he's going to be ready for this push. He turns, he gets caught off guard, and Masuta, the young blood, he's going to find yet another kill.
RPK, though, is going to be revealing his location by extinguishing that Molotov. He does have a flashbang. He'll be bouncing that off the door if he feels contact towards quad. That's flying through now.
RPK
straight into it, I think.
He is so safe in these sort of scenarios. A bit of aggro taken away in this point, but watch him go. He's a bit of aggro taken away, but they're all focusing RPK. He's just ducking and weaving. The old master, he's done it again.
Oh my God, it's the perfect weapon for the job as well. He can just line up and tap them all down.
This unforeseen. Not gonna get the third.
1 HP.
Nearly so close yet so far, but Zywoo, he's single-handedly got behind them all.
His first death as well. Got 35 seconds.
We can see if they follow your theory, Chad. You've been talking about this a lot. 1 HP player, but at the moment he has the bomb, so it wouldn't make sense if he went in first. But your advice has been, or would be for this circumstance, to get that low HP player. Never mind. It looks like they're not going to be the ones making first contact. Sumda Young does fall to RPK, and Mir will clean up.
Yeah, it is very, very situational here, but Shox should get 1.
He should. And unfortunately for them, 10 seconds on the clock. Very commanding finish there from Shox. So we really are in a bit of ball. They've all died every single round as well. No one saved a single weapon. This could be the one, though. RPK goes down. Mir, he has found some access. And this is looking much better now. Ides Valens will post his second frag. And now a 4-on-2. This can't be a way they give this one up. I can't imagine a world that happens.
Previously, he had the Krieger in his hands. It's been taken away from him and all prioritized to other hands. And now here comes his test. Already 1 second is going to get nice trade. Magic's, unfortunately, though, for Team Spirit, they're losing players all over the shop. It's RPK to fill the feed this time. And
you're not getting too confident with 20 seconds on the clock here. You're worried for him.
Very worried.
It's their pick. I'm just going to set up one final time. It's the third, so just want to really drive that home. They chose to be here in this position.
God, you sound like a parent. Yeah. You chose to be here, young man.
You made your own bed, and now you're going to sleep in it. Yep. And he's kicking and screaming, but they'll take him down as well.
Ear holes. Zywoo's found a nice quick kill onto Mr. Chopper.
Look how tentative they are. They're just like little Bambis making their way up, creeping through the forest, trying to avoid the Panthers here.
Bambi on ice. And I'm not talking about the fucking, excuse me.
Ooh.
Ice skate version. It's when I was thinking. Nice work from this balance to at least get into the side. More than that, she gets the kill. 3v3, double for Zywoo.
Can take care of things. You got the incendiary for the pit, probably throwing that towards the open wall position. Apex expecting contact, and there's low HP Mir in front of him. Zywoo down to the 1 versus 1. He normally wins these. Desert Eagle to the face required, and there it is. He took a couple of shots there, Chad, but that's about what we expected from him.
Yeah, I'm a try everything once.
Shox will go down this time. Perhaps getting a little bit bloodlusty as they are sitting 13-1 up in a half. I'm not going to blame them for getting a little more liberal with their aggression.
Yeah, this can be sometimes where teams let, to be fair, round 15 can't really be too mad at 31 scoreline, but some teams when they get like an 8-0 start, they'll be overzealous and start giving rounds up, a bit of a wake-up call.
Man.
This is pretty mental, bro. Don't see that angle too often, to be honest with you. Like, it's early on in the round, he's just like checking hay bells and second middle. Difficult to keep up with any sort of logic at this stage.
So remember the conversation we had yesterday about having to garner respect and earn respect?
With it all to play for, Incendiary and the flashbang here up against two of the world's best. Magix and Chopper lying in wait.
Dear, the
Incendiary
Molotov.
perfect. The headshot should be delivered, but unfortunately, to the parents of Masuta, they won't be able to watch this one back. Where you get a nice crusty loaf.
Yeah,
big knife,
I'll take the whole wheat, please, with the sunflower seeds and the sesame.
No poppy seeds in there?
No, I take my poppy seeds a different format. I put them all in a large vat. I heat them up. Make a joke, obviously. Really joking.
Moving on to the
Swiftly
now. We'll get into an A-wrap, and it will be Sumdai Young living up to his name. It's very early on in the round, and we are going to see lots of French headshots delivered. Zywoo and just Chopper remaining here. And it looks like we got the 14-2 scoreline, the force buy for the CT. He's got a kit at the smoke. I'm not sure why he's encroaching. I'd be
Give it a shot. No,
Give it a whack.
Give it a go. Give it a shot.
Give it a go.
The game's over. The map's over. Give it a crack.
Give it a
See
go.
if you can win the round. Get yourself a highlight. Get yourself a clutch. Give the boys a bit of inspiration as the first goes down. Zywoo, the best player of 2019 falls. Yeah, they just want to get banana control here with Apex leading the way. RPK going to chop in with a Molotov, and they're going to actually be pushed right now, but Chopper completely blind will go down. Mir on the trade, and Apex can't get anything done with it. This banana is locked for business.
They've got the bomb down, good positions, two strong players, Shox and Masuta. We've brought Shox in for that clutch potential to Vitality. Can he deliver here?
Did they seriously just use their only incendiary for emo instead of Nubok to surprise? But unlikely a costly one. Masuta, though, thrust into a clutch. Good damage inflicted. Just the two, though. Felt like he had a bit more of a shot. Look at the time on that defuse.
But Vitality, are they running out of options? They opened up with 2 big kills up mid through the youngster of Masuta, but were unable to close. And once again, it's going to be a faster round. They pounce up mid with the flash. They take control quickly, but they weren't accounting for Aegis balance up in Boiler with the AWP. He'll get one, immediately traded by Zywoo, and now the round should settle.
It feels like how every round has started recently. Spirit with some smart and coordinated aggressive maneuver for the first, and then Vitality have one of their stars immediately trade back. Magix is forced into the open, but there's two! Oh, and Masuta's got another double. 2 rounds back to back. He has taken his presence to middle and pulled 2 frags out of Team Spirit.
Mir just made the hardest choice, right? Your teammate's gone on out. You can't bait him. You can't leave him there in that Molotov. And Chopper, well, he's not happy to let this round fall just yet. We'll grab one. And as I say that, well, of course they save. It's the caster curse.
Oops, missed Molly.
It looks cool, though. That doesn't.
That's a wallbang. Oh, and now there's flame. It's a real pick your poison moment. And
So was he throwing the flame on the CT side, and when he died, he dropped it behind his teammate? Is that what happened?
Oh, it must be. Chad, would you mind having a quick look in the apartments, Molly?
Get on in there.
How much disaster that was. I think he got wallbang from Bridge, dropped the incendiary, locked his teammate in there. Get into the final few moments here. Not much to report. They know the CT's... Why is the bomb still middle? Okay, back they go. And that should get planted momentarily.
He was waiting for his soldiers to report that the area had been cleared out.
Because we've got Apex, who's got B under full control here. And Masuta, a little bit of damage on the retreating CTs. They can still throw this one, but that should confirm it. Drop up. Oh, he's back towards A. They're planting B. Call it done, lads.
Yeah, this is the end of map 1. This was Spirit's pick. Inferno, though, does go the way of Team Vitality. A 13-2 half made respectable at the very least. I'm wondering if they can do anything against a squad with this sort of individual form on Dust 2. Spance loses his head.
See how many players they had around middle there, and that's how they're able to continue to harass from the mid doors. Now they drop on back, they play it safe. They know that long is a possibility, but it's just Magic's down there and at range with the Glock. I wouldn't expect too much, but the timing of this short play, maybe I speak too soon, as the Masuta getting caught in transition, takes a silencer off, and now the B-bomb side is not open, but the door is ajar.
And Apex, he wants to try and give them that fight, and what is going on here? 3 frags in favor of Vitality. Now the tides have turned.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the straight-up individual challenge was coming out of there from Apex, but ZywOo finding some points of access, as he often does.
Run him down, Shox.
He does need to run him down, you're right. The fact he knows there's a player towards top and middle should be getting in there quickly. Nice headshot. He's got the advantage here, but Shox, still a difficult shot.
Could he maybe?
Not enough time, no kit.
Waits for the push. Oh, calls it. Magix.
Did he? There's no way.
He didn't jump for the info. No, he's pushing in now. Oh, and he gets the shot. Shoxy, patience prevails. That is such 4D chess going on.
That's kind of wild that Shoxy wins it like that. The fact he's even sat there for what, like 6-7 seconds, just not even moving, not even active. That's on the back of Magix with a Desert Eagle, and this might be a little bit
terrifying. If he gets pushed.
He
gets the kill. Rifle delivery, immediately reacting. Of course, Apex is going to go down as well. And now a B wide open. They're going to have to save. Yeah. And actually, Team Spirit, a almost flawless round. Looks like a bit of early utility going to be thrown towards A for the first time in a while, it feels. A lot of middle and B, and ooh, Apex gets caught, disbalance, connecting. This is getting a little awkward now for the Vitality CTs because Misuta is now all alone with only a FAMAS. Sure, some solo anchor play. Is he walking through that smoke? Oh dear.
AWP's rattling off towards middle. Haven't even won the half yet. Still early days here for Team Spirit. Need to keep their foot on the gas. ZywOo holding towards shore this time, very common angle for him with the M4 swinging around and opening kill found, but an equal trade as well. It favors Team Spirit.
He gets one now, pushing through the CT smoke just to keep them on their toes, but he knows what's going on. He's worked it out. Team Spirit, posture middle, hit A. Or Team Spirit. 2 from CT. 1 from CT, 1 from long. Chopper makes sure of that. And short work of this round. I think Apex has accepted his fate. And here comes the flood of players. ZywOo, what can you do to save your squad? Apex in support, ZywOo in the smoke, but they're right up close to him. He's got the bloody orb. This is not looking possible, but he's going to mantle perhaps as the smoke fades. What did you just do, young man? Double kill right out of nowhere, and now Apex on the site is going to find another. Just Magix on the site does find one, a second as well. Magix wants to keep this one safe, but now the spray's not bad. It's not bad at all. RPK down to just 10 HP, but Vitality finally break their CT silence.
Misuta still on 0 and 11.
Dubstep, please. Oh, they're charging in. Already going to see the Incendiary going straight out. Mir flying in. Misuta needs his first frag. He can't. Instead, Mir's Mag 10 and they've lost the sight. I hate to see it.
Yeah, can't even go for the round now.
Just like that. RPK could perhaps show why. Contact into the head of Magix. Will they be ready for Apex? He still stands his ground on that blue container. It's going to come down to timing and communication, and here we go. No one checks it, and Apex will get the double. Will he be able to pull them over the line? Disbalance traded as well, and therefore, with 20 seconds and the bomb... Oh, RPK's actually getting hunted from the other side of the map, and now tucking in himself on blue. A bit of a role reversal to keep this one afloat. 15 seconds. They do manage to catch a bullet into RPK. He's doing very well to rot the clock. They just have not got time. There is an AWP to retrieve on long. I wonder if they're going to go for it.
They're still going to make their way up to this side. They can't plumb, but they might as well keep going. They've got so much money. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. Try and remove some of the CTs.
Oh, he can't catch a break, bro. He was flanking the guy.
He wanted the free kill, didn't he?
He can't catch a break.
He's not going to... He might finish on the Slayer here. And for now, we'll see if they could find the fourth. It would be enough. Honestly, Team Vitality can still win this game as Sunday Young makes his way towards the pits. We are going to see ZywOo just pluck him out as he jumps to the back there. Great shot.
Was he on top of the boxes just for that line of sight? Big energy. Disbalance falling as well. Apex so pushed up. You can see Magix just frantically trying to adjust his crosshair to react for the information he's being given. But Shox and that double AWP are continuing to connect. It's 2 for Shoxy, 1 for ZywOo on the Zoom bangers. And Mir, yeah, not much more he can do. He knows RPK's on the hunt. He does have a chance onto him, but there we have it. Vitality will get the 11-4 that's going to be, in the words of Henry G, okay.
Suda can get a kill. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now, as I can only imagine how the poor rookie must feel in this moment.
Here we go.
That's a start. Disbalance on the car. They're going to all peek at once.
No,
and he did very well to avoid all those bullets. He's taking pot shots. He's even hitting them. And Chopper's keeping him arm's length as well. bodies littering the battlefield, and Shoxy's been thrust into a 1 versus 4. He does have a flash, but I don't know how far that's going to get him yet.
Vitality has this classic anti-eco they like to do, but that would require them getting close mid-control here, and unfortunately that's not even going to be an option for them as they get mowed down before they can even start initiating. Chopper continuing this rampage. We haven't seen much from him up until this point in the Pro League, but now he's starting to come online.
Pretty much going to be 14 on the board here, but it doesn't look
didn't
good.
See him.
Didn't commit. Down he goes. He's going to come swinging, and that's going to be a decent recovery from RPK to potentially salvage the rag.
How many players went without a kill in a game?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I might show up.
The wall of shame.
Yeah, some would call it the wall of shame. Some would call it the donut gallery. Lots of options.
So, we don't have the first kill from him just yet. We are going to be finding a couple of kills, though, for Vitality. Down, but certainly not out. Disbalance, though, looking to change things up here with the AWP towards the car. You'd have thought after the first map performance, this would be a foregone conclusion. But Molotov in. This is going to be Disbalance uncomfortable now. Takes a lot of damage. Misuta, there's a low HP player towards car. Keep spamming, kids.
It's Disbalance, though. He did well with the pistol. They know where he is, and they have no reason to rush this. Sai Wu will take the kill. Samdai Young left in a 1 versus 5.
Approach here, and the B push is coming in. Mir to lead the charge. RPK, not the best position for multiple frags. Nails the first one, but maybe traded out here. Remember, he's low, Samdai Young, and he knows it. He has to fall back here.
Yeah, but that is going to get the CTs a little hot under the collar to try and support him. They don't know what's around this corner. They do not know what lies within the tunnels other than RPK, and now they're seeing Apex as well. Magix wins that duel with an MP9.
How is Apex blind then?
Good question. Let's dive into Skybox while I see if he's going to do it again. Magix! My goodness. And another one for Magix with the MP9. He's being a full buy with a SMG. His weapon costs half of theirs and yet still flourishing in this round. And such a crucial one, of course, for Team Spirit if they want to find the third map of play.
Yeah, well, Zai was the man you want alive in these situations, and I suppose the shocks of old is also going to be part of that, but they've got their back turned.
Ooh, it doesn't look good, Chad. Zai will pull off some absolutely crazy plays, but this one is not going to be one of those.
And lowered out completely blind and gets taken on out.
If you're watching Zaiwu's POV and you're wondering what was going on there, he is spotting for the fast doors to lower push from the CTs. He doesn't have to actually hold his weapon out. You can see he's just got his knife. It's just to call and communicate so that the player...
Scoped weaponry, including the Krieg. This could be it. Misuta goes down. That's it. 0 and 18, chaps. I guess you have to have it once in your career, get it out early, and it's going to be a 16-5 scoreline there. Team Spirit dominate in the second map. The pick of Vitality here means we move on to Overpass.
Watch him ace the pistol round. Just to break that curse, get it off his back, and get that blood pumping, coursing through his veins. It probably is our reserver as well, unknown for me. He didn't like that one. He didn't like that at all. Mir going for a frag onto RPK. He's wibbly-wobbly, but Samdai Young quite the opposite. Now, so is RPK as second. And now the frags keep coming, and Misuta does what took him an entire map in between, sandwiched between, but blood drawn in the pistol. That is important. Chopper will go down as well, and a double kill for Misuta. No issues. Back. And those Julies still on the holster of shocks, hoping to see them pulled out in a moment of despair. For now, the despair is being sent by Misuta, setting him up aggressively. Just second map, of course. Getting late.
And we've got the third round potentially on the board already. This is looking very promising for Vitality. Chopper now looking to make his way through the bathrooms, and it's not gone too well for him. Shoxy, somehow the M4 will out-juke him there, and we'll make our way back towards B. It was a bit of a ruse on that side of the map. They'll limp in towards the B bomb site. 3 players ready and waiting on that side of the map. RPK's going to inflict serious damage from the ramp, and Apex will join him as well. Massive scoreline to kick things off, and a B rush. Ooh. And they know they struggled in Misuta, especially towards the B bomb site on Dust 2. How has no kills come through? RPK's done for. They might have broken through the defensive, but Misuta needs multiple frags. He can only get 1.5. It looks like the B rush might be enough at this point. B rushes, they're a good way to shut down Vitality. Holding outside towards B, and they've got the first pick here. A little bit too aggressive, RPK. Taken down, and Disbalance is picking them off one by one.
Anyone else?
Yeah, possibly, as there is one more player on that side of the map. They're not committing just yet. I've got Chopper watching for the flanks as well. They've got plenty of time. The first 2 kills shouldn't be a problem here.
Okay, well, smoke's about to fade. He's not going to pull the trigger. He doesn't choose to engage. And so instead, he falls flat. So does this round. This will be Spirit's second, surely. I mean, one in ZywOo from heaven. He makes his relocation towards long. Yeah, he's going to be saving.
RPK, what are you doing, bro?
Is he going for it?
Of steel as it fades and Disbalance, a very quick flick. And that's the opening frag. 25 seconds left now. I guess they go. They hit the green light. Misuta, double kill to slow them down. That's crucial. But the smokes are blooming, and I'm not sure they can stop this bomb from going down.
Well, time will tell. It's going to be planted in the smoke. Shoxy can't see it, so it will be planted. I'll have to go with the spam now. A couple of kills coming in for Team Vitality, and Disbalance has been great with the orb so far. Needs to bring this down to 1 versus 1, but the flashbang is decent.
Nestle up with his teammates for just another B hit.
And this time the boost works out. Misuta does fall, and Apex aggressing is going to get caught. Team Spirit, this is unusual Counter-Strike, but it is getting under Vitality's skin. RPK can't do much about this one. Magic's had his scope pressed to his eye, finds it with great ease, and now they're going to look to try and preserve a Creek and an AWP. Two very, very influential CT-sided weapons. This is a good boost. Move, 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 move. Disbalance isn't going to be ready for this. Has to be 2 taps. No, it's a disaster. Oh, it's gone horribly wrong. It was a perfect chance to take down the AWPer, but instead, it's another one for Spirit on the only bomb site on Overpass. Not even a maybe. It would have. I can say that with conviction. Now, we're going to start seeing the nades flying in, and that's going to be slowing down any CTs that wanted to go aggressive. Let's see if they're ready to deal with this. 3 of them are on the site. Bamir full blind, and so is the CT, like ships in the night, except there's bullets and flashbangs involved. Magix is going to be doing all right. RPK's gone.
A shot across the bow, as it were, Alex, and we'll see a 3-on-3 situation. Finally, something that looks a little bit promising for Vitality. They still have Apex alive and kicking just beneath the bomb site here. Molotov deployed on the ramp, and Magix will bide his time as Disbalance continues to find headshots with his AWP. ZywOo coming through, hasn't been as electrifying here on Overpass, but he drops the bomb down to water. That's massive. That's going to buy a lot of time now, and it should be advantage for Vitality. Apex over aggresses though, and ZywOo, he'll have to pull out a bit of a masterclass as he gets the quick no scope there, can't close things out. AWP on AWP action at the end there. B bomb site finished once more. This is okay, so this is a bit of a variation. They're still going to go towards B. So this is the change of setup here for the CTs. Vitality finally have a bit more of a different setup. It is a complete freebie. ZywOo goes down. He did manage to get 1 kill at least, but now waiting for the reactions again. It's the exact same scenario. It feels like every round they lose a pick, push someone off short, that will go down, and then all of a sudden it will just fall apart. Shox flanking again. This time has to really go for it. He can't really lock them in towards B. He probably does need a kill.
He's not being watched this time either.
So he has snuck through.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay. Now Disbalance has to pick his poison. He's going to give RPK the attention he deserves. And now, I mean, Shox can get the bomb down loose. Vitality looking for the 8th now. It's going back and forth. It looked perfect. And now Chopper could give Shox a taste of his own medicine. He has managed to catch some Die Young, though. Late into this round, with 20 seconds left, you can hear him. Chopper had to rush, and that nade didn't quite go where it was supposed to.
Not quite.
Oopsie daisies.
He might have to focus on another player here, but there's the first. Great shot, actually. 10 seconds, can't plant the bomb anymore. Just going to be padding stats at this stage. If he gets 1 more kill, probably be happy with that. Can't get it. It's going to be 8-7.5.
Battling towards toilets instead. They could just swing the door open on the flash. Yep, that's the plan. And Mir is going to get the information, but look at his response, immediately falling away. So I was going to bring the fight to them. His back was turned. He's still not dead. This is looking a little sketchy. And that's Misuta, ladies and gentlemen, in the server. 3 kills, and the round is already over.
Well, the B bomb side, I think everyone should just go there from now on.
Yeah,
it
let's
seems
scrap
like
A.
While we're asking for medical help,
yeah, have you got any help?
You know, I slammed my knee into that metal pole in Katowice.
Yes.
So I proceeded to go skiing on it. Fine, by the way. Except it does still hurt, and so does that. Some Die Young straight into the head of ZywOo. Team Spirit perhaps trying to make somewhat of a impact with these Deagles and Scouts. Described as one of the hardest rounds to win in the game, beating these, and looks like Misuta's taking a leap in the right direction. No. What is that? A double kill with his Desert Eagle. Apex scarpering towards long, hoping to punish the gap in the CT defense. They've got no time. The bomb's coming through toilets. RPK's only got a single Molotov. They've got rifles, but how far will they get you? Now with 9 seconds left, you better hope he can get that bomb down to defend his Apex. And he tucks himself in. Looking promising. Don't let Disbalance chip your way with that Scout. Now the Molotov comes out, as does Apex's push.
There's a flank coming in as well from the back lines here. They need to focus on one area of of the map. Vitality, that is, and this could be it. The bank spray down is good for one, and now we'll see Apex left with two players in front of him. They know exactly where he is, and it's going to be the scout of Disbalance to close things out. And very sustainable for the planet as well. I think we should look into it.
Yeah, maybe we could get biodegradable space off.
Oh, man, it's just getting worse right now for Vitality.
Oh, back turned on his investigations. Chopper was not expecting RPK. With 40 seconds left, he's just walking into the site, gets another one! The tank's had enough! And he does not manage to find the third. Emir, tucked in on the site, will be a double for him eventually. And now all onto Misuta. Very precise work from Mir, all of them. Looking good, and his balance is low, and Mir saves the day.
It shocks at the top, and they'll have to run the corner here through the flames. The nade normally comes in afterwards, but a bit more aggressive here from the CT. We didn't see any of this from Vitality in the first half, and now Disbalance gets himself a couple of kills, and here comes the third, potentially. Back and forth we go. Zywo with the AWP, trying to sniff out this final CT. I like this move, though. Does he go through the smoke here? That's a really nice idea. Unfortunate the Shox is there waiting for him, but I like the play. So do they flash this first or just walk in? Nice shoulder block.
Really good jiggle from Zywo, but he's still not going to be able to find the shots, and he did hold his nerve. Shock's good to trade, though, especially with that Krieg upgrade to the AWP to pull it through.
They will see his feed if they are looking for it.
So I feel like the round might be done already. If they plant, you just got to call it.
Yeah, he's worked it out now. Oh, where's that bomb? Where is it? Keep your eyes on Shox. He's going to be going for that plant.
Yeah, the money's so low, you're not going for this one. Vitality, advantageous situation towards middle. Someday Young just dropping the smoke there to buy some time. We have got a high disbalance orb towards long and a guaranteed frag, but a nice trade. I respect that. I was hoping for a bit more in terms of utility towards the sniper, but as long as they get the trade, that's fine. Just RPK we dropped.
To note, we had that opening duel statistic come up for iDisbalance there, so he's just added yet another one to that. So a lot of success coming out from the AWP from the side of Spirit. But the way that we saw that round play out in the beginning is more traditional. Oh no, look at this push.
Ooh, they may not be expecting a second, and now the double peak's coming in, and to see that, knife out! Fortunately, Misuta does trade up, but with Vitality and a man to the good, and with 60 seconds on the clock, they can hit the pause button here, Hank, and watch that time go down a little bit.
Yeah, they have so much utility as well. Molotovs, 2 smokes, 4 flashbangs, like they're good. Nothing has to be done here, and of course, as you would expect, Team Spirit have to be separated. They have one player towards A, and we've got Chopper at B. Someday Young with no grenade, same story here in B as well. Put himself in a position where he's covered from all angles, but not necessarily covering any of them.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way to summarize. Those angles will be tested. Misuta, he's having a great round here. That's going to be his second and very much the most, perhaps, the most important of the round. Will Someday Young have anything to say? Sees Shoxy and good spray, repositioning. A missed shot from Zywo, but he didn't drop all the way. He's playing this fantastically. He could have a bit of a avant-garde angle onto Zywo should he walk in.
He's waiting for that mistake now. The smoke goes down. He knows they're going to get inquisitive at some point. Makes a bit of a sound cue, though. Throws the pistol up just to get them interested. And now touches the bomb. No way. No way he can make this one work. And he's got Zywo left now. Remember, we said Zywo's been a little bit quiet so far, but this time nails the shot. High pressure moment, and they do tie things up at 13-13.
All in. Chad, you summarize exactly as to what that means, what this choice means. And let's get into the action, Mr. Greer.
Full commitment any second. The Mac tend to lead the charge potentially.
Yeah, makes sense. There was a flash in the hands of CTs, though. He's going to throw that in a quick response, but they're not blind yet. Now it comes in. Mir does great damage, but advantage Spirit. 40 seconds. It doesn't look like Vitality are going to let that clock go much further down before committing.
This is great. They're not going to check barrels now because they've just got 2 kills on that side of the map. They're not going to think of a 4th player is waiting at the barrels.
Vitality's plan just yet.
This might be the Astralis execute onto the B site once more. They have 2 mollies to molly off towards ABC and CT spawn. They have a smoke for Heaven. They have the smoke to limp on out into the site and the flashbangs over the top. So that's what they're setting up for. The first time they did it, they got 0 kills. Let's see if they can do better this time.
Tucking in on the corner. Shox already getting behind there. This is good. You could do so much damage with this position. And then actually, the smoke. Oh, wow. Through. He pushes Heaven. Shox does get the trade. 2 CTs are still on the site, though.
Yeah.
It's a bit kooky.
Yeah, they've used the T-smokes against them and just pushed through and just they still have the bomb site, right? So that's absolutely fine. As one player tucking himself in, And that's the bomber. That's going to be Shoxy. 64 HP, hoping for the CTs to make a mistake here. Flashbang to come over. If it's timed well, this could be enough. Spots the barrel, and the bomb goes down. Chances of winning the round now are absolute zero as kills come through. So, final chance here for Vitality. Need a couple of rounds to take us to overtime. It all starts here with Desert Eagles, 2 smokes and a flash. Again, waiting for over-aggressive CTs. I don't mind this, though. The timing looks good, and RPK will get the first, but will they expect a second player here? I don't think they will. The fact that he was so aggressive there, don't pull the trigger, Someday Young. Let's do this properly. Old school. Let's hold strong. And he's looking for a third. Nails it. That should be it. Oh, this might be even the ace to close things out. A beautiful finish there from Team Spirit. They will take the series 2-1 after being down 13-2 in the first half of the first map. It's a massive upset, and their success continues here in EPL.